Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are one of the first fast food chains that are making a stance towards no antibiotics and no steroids and no hormones in their chicken. You can hate on me, bag on me, all you want for saying this, but there's still a part of my being that finds a warm and fuzzy feeling with fast food. And I hate admitting that. I don't go to fast food hardly ever, but clearly by the fact that I was close to 300 pounds before, it's pretty obvious that yes, it was part of my diet. And it came into my life at such an emotional time that I kind of got comfort out of it. And there's still a piece of me that has this like sad comfort with it. So anyhow, because of that, I like to do videos that break down options at fast food restaurants that maybe aren't as bad. Now the point is fast food is not what you should be opting for, but if you could know what to choose, it does help you out a little bit because quite frankly, you can make some halfway decent decisions. So we'll break it all down. This is for informational purposes only. I'm definitely not replacing your doctor. I'm just some guy on the internet that lost 100 pounds and knows a little biochemistry. So let's have some fun with this. Please do hit that red subscribe button and then hit that little bell icon if you don't mind as well. Then after this video, if you're looking for a keto-friendly cookie, I highly recommend you check out Fat Snacks. They've got cookies, they've got brownies, they've got some other amazing things that are coming out, but their cookies and brownies are just top notch. So make sure you check them out down below in the description after this video if you want to have something that you can keep in your glove box when you're on the go. Okay, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Let's go through that a little bit. All right. The first one I want to talk about, these are going to be 5 options that you can go for. Okay, the original THICKBURGER as a lettuce wrap. Super simple, but we have to remember the 1/3 pound Angus beef that they're using is traditional grain-fed, probably full of antibiotics, and not the best thing that you want to opt for, okay? But if you're just trying to make a simple lettuce wrap, you're trying to figure out what to do, that's the route to go, right? American cheese on it. That's where we run into a problem. Okay, so the original THICKBURGER comes with American cheese. And if you ask them to sub it out with another cheese, they look at you like you're crazy. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, so the American cheese is a pure processed junk. We don't want that. The mayo is made straight up with soybean oil. We don't want that because what it ends up doing is it ends up giving us not only a terribly fragile oil that oxidizes in our body and can contribute to all kinds of things, but it's also a tremendously terrible omega-6. We just don't want that soybean oil there. The ketchup is loaded with high fructose corn syrup. So if you get an original THICKBURGER, you pretty much are gonna get a burger with mustard, okay? So then it allows us to kind of go down, okay, if you're gonna spend $4, you might as well spend 79 cents more and go with the guacamole bacon THICKBURGER. Okay, still the 1/3 pound Angus lower quality beef, but you have at least what's called oleic acid coming from the guacamole. Okay, if you're doing keto, you might as well get the healthy fats rather than going for the American cheese. Okay, the bacon. Could not find a lot of data on the bacon, but bacon is generally going to be higher in monounsaturated fats, which is surprising in the world of meats. It depends on what the bacon or the pork ate or the pig ate, right? But it's probably not the best quality. I would say if you're trying to do this right, do a guacamole bacon THICKBURGER and just skip that bacon. The other downside is the Santa Fe sauce is still made with that soy oil. It still has that mayo base. So we want to get it without the Santa Fe sauce. The good news is the pepper jack is real cheese. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of loading up on cheese, but pepper jack, real cheese, is a heck of a lot better than American cheese. So this one is pretty awesome. So you do a guacamole THICKBURGER, possibly hold the bacon, skip the Santa Fe sauce, and there you go. Again, I tried ordering it with double cheese before to compensate. Not happening. They tried charging me like $4 to add an extra slice of cheese. It's just, you're better off to just do that. Charbroiled chicken club. I know it's not a burger, but I put this on the list because of very good reason. Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are one of the first fast food chains that are making a stance towards no antibiotics and no steroids and no hormones in their chicken. The only other place that's really making a big solid stance with that is Chipotle, which kind of falls into a hybrid fast food category. Full-blown drive-through style fast food. We got Carl's Jr. making a big stance there. So their lean chicken, okay, lean chicken breast is actually pretty clean. Okay, then they add bacon on it, and it comes with a different kind of, usually it comes with their mild cheddar. Ask for pepper jack. I have been able to do that before. So you can get the charbroiled chicken club with pepper jack, and they will do that. That's a good way to go. I would highly recommend ordering it without the mayonnaise. Okay, again, the mayonnaise is gonna mess up what's a halfway decent fatty acid profile here. Go for the bacon. If you had to choose the fat source that you're gonna go for, you have a choice of bacon or you have a choice of soybean oil mayonnaise. Please go for the bacon. Who would choose mayonnaise over bacon? All right, here's the big one, the all-natural burger. Frustrating because they made such good ground with this charbroiled chicken with actually having something that was antibiotic free. Then they came out with this all-natural burger, which is a grass-fed burger. But the problem is it's not grass-finished, okay? It's grass-fed, it's imported Australian beef, which isn't that big of a deal. Like if you go to Trader Joe's and you just get regular lean beef, it's usually Australian or New Zealand beef. That's not a big deal. It's basically no better than typical grocery store beef, but it's a heck of a lot better than the typical total garbage. Downside is, what are they spraying the griddle with? Usually canola or soy or some kind of simple thing like that. So you're still ending up with this adulteration. But the reason that I'm even bringing this up is your net gain on getting the all-natural burger is just not that amazing. Like your overall net just positive effect, because even the pickles have a bunch of high fructose corn syrup in them. So like if you get it as a lettuce wrap, you're still getting high fructose corn syrup in the ketchup, you're still getting the mayonnaise, you're still getting the pickles that are sweetened. The point is it defeats the purpose of the all-natural burger. So if you were going to go to Carl's Jr. and literally just get a burger patty, literally nothing else, then go for it. But you're gonna pay $4.79 or $5.79 for literally a burger, like just the meat. But you can get it with pepper jack, which is a plus. So you could literally go in and say, I just want an all-natural burger with a slice of pepper jack. It's gonna take you 10 minutes to have them figure out how to ring that up on the register because no one ever orders that, but you can do it. And then the last thing I want to mention here is the mushroom Swiss thick burger. The reason I mention this is because there's a little bit of a curveball thrown in there too. From what I understand, okay, we of course have the Angus patty, we have the Swiss cheese, which is not that bad, right? Okay, Swiss cheese, a little less pasteurized, a little less sodium, all good, at least it's real cheese. But the mushrooms are sauteed in something, and they're probably sauteing them in soy. I cannot find that anywhere, but it's fast food. It's gonna be either canola or soy, probably soy because it's a heck of a lot cheaper. So I would say err on the side of caution, avoid that one. So guacamole bacon thick burger, with or without the bacon, okay, charbroiled chicken club, an all-natural burger with nothing else but some cheese. Okay, those are the three best options at Carl's Jr., Hardee's. As always, keep it locked in here on my channel. Don't forget to check out and support Fat Snacks, who's a supporter of this channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.